Curious, creative, and highly motivated, this year's graduation speaker is a student who enjoys the process of learning and relishes being in an environment that stretches his intellect. This student impresses all who know him by his humor, attitude, gracious demeanor, and cheerful personality. He greets everyone with a handshake, a kind smile, and is genuinely a pleasure to be with in any situation. His English teacher states he is an exceptional individual and person. His genuine warmth and eagerness to learn are truly inspiring. Always radiating positivity, he lights up any room like a ray of sunshine. Duke University will welcome this student in the fall. It is my pleasure to introduce Pierson Lee, member of the class of 2025, to give our commencement address.
It's hot out here. You guys good? Good morning, Loudoun County faculty and staff, esteemed guests and parents, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. It's strange how clearly some memories stay. I still remember standing outside this school 4 years ago, nervously waiting for my mom. I'd spent my entire life in small schools, places where everyone knew everyone, and all my classes were just a couple doors away. This school, though still considered a small high school by county standards, felt massive to me. I didn't know anyone, and the whole environment felt unfamiliar and strange to me. Then the door opened and Mr. Croyle welcomed us in. I braced myself for what I thought was going to be some sort of admissions interview, but he just asked what I like to do for fun. That simple kindness, genuine and unexpected, was my first lesson here. A lesson that stayed with me throughout the rest of my high school career. The people around you and the encouragement they bring can shape your entire experience. And sometimes when you're most unsure, a little warmth can go a long way. When you think back at your time here, who stands out to you? Take a moment to look at your peers. Think about everyone who's helped you along the way. From the classmates who reminded you there's a quiz third period, to the teachers who offered you a little help after class, to the parents who stayed with you while you're stressed over an essay or exam. These are the people who guided us, guided our journeys, and made our experiences meaningful. For me, one of the moments that sticks out is Ms. Krepich's first period Latin 3 class. Every day, she would share Latin phrases with us, something funny, something wise. But her favorite, and the one that stuck with me the most, was non scholae sed vitae discimus. We learn not for school, but for life. At the time, it didn't make sense to me, but now I understand it. Every project, every rhetorical analysis, every sleepless night writing reading reflections, thank you, Mr. William, for that. Every class we pushed through when we're tired, these moments transformed us in ways we never anticipated, and we didn't even realize it was happening. Those 2 a.m. study marathons taught us that procrastination is only good if you like the thrill of panic. But through it all, we learned that life isn't just about grades. It's about the lessons we learn along the way and the growth we experience in the process. Even when we faced doubt and frustration, our teachers stood by us, showing us what true persistence looks like. They invested their time, energy, believing in our potential long before we did. We were being stretched, shaped, and prepared, not only for tests, but for everything that comes after we leave these halls. I think of people like Ms. Hefty and Mr. Henderson, who stayed late and gave up the weekends for our academic team. I think of Ms. Moles, who had to put up with 3 years of me, but still encouraged me every step of the way. Or Dr. Luttrell, who never missed a Sunday night good evening captain's call, even when she lost her voice and had to send the message through her kids. And it wasn't just the teachers, it was the small things too. The car rides with friends, walking the halls and laughing between classes, staying late for club meetings, playing music or games, or just talking in parking lots. Those little moments might seem ordinary or easy to overlook, but over time they added up. Together, they turned this place into more than just a school. They made it a community. And that's why, even with the gas leaks, the broken microwaves, the missing ceiling tiles, and all the chaos, we would come back here in a heartbeat. Looking back now, I realize just how much I've changed. I came from a place where I was comfortable, where I didn't have to stretch. But this place, this school, made being uncomfortable a part of the process. And that's what pushed me to grow. There were hard days, moments I felt out of place, but I learned that it's okay to be different. It's okay to feel uncomfortable. That doesn't mean you don't belong. Sometimes it means you're exactly where you need to be. So, if I could leave you with anything today, it would be this. Be grateful for everyone who helped you get to this moment. The teachers and mentors who supported you, the friends who kept you grounded, the loved ones who cheered you on. We didn't make here alone. Be okay with being uncomfortable. That fear you felt walking into high school, maybe unsure of yourself, your classes, or where you were headed, you overcame that, and you'll do it again. Keep doing the hard things, keep making mistakes. That's how we grow. And finally, this isn't the end. We're not done. This is just the beginning. The beginning of new challenges, new choices, and new chances to discover who we are. The world we're stepping into won't always be easy, but we're ready, not because we know everything, but because we've learned how to keep going when things get hard. So keep learning, not just in school, but for the rest of your life. Stay curious, keep on asking questions, and keep growing. Whatever path you take next, college, career, service, or something entirely unexpected, remember this. You've already made it through more than you think. You are more capable than you know. So thank you, Loudoun County, for the lessons, the memories, and the moments that shaped us. Congratulations, class of 2025. We made it.